Namaskar everyone. We are now with the Mr. Gurdeep Singh, MR Engineering Private Limited, and he's heading.
Heading electrical division of the company. Yeah.
Can you please tell me about your product and services? The overall.
See, MR is into crushing since 1989. So, and we cater to mining and we cater all the industries, finances, everything, sponge iron, almost all of the industries which are related to any kind of mining or crushing activity, we are related to them. Steel, furnace, we are also into casting and our equipment manufacturing is total in-house. So from casting to machining until the end product, all is done in house. And we have world class products which are proven, and we have around plenty or more than 2,500 units working.
Fantastic.
The date of inception.
That's great. So 2,500 within the at least around couple of 30 years, right?
30 years plus.
So average we are selling almost 100 devices a year.
Yes. Yes.
To the heavy construction industry machinery.
Yes. We have ample of presence in Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, and now we are focusing pan India. And XCon was our last participation, and we got a very huge response. And even here, we have got a good business.
That's fantastic. So, since if we talk about the overall response, like you compared that the XCon versus this, the 4 days, right? How do you feel the overall responses from the industry and the new generation of leads?
You see, XCon is a different version of the exhibition, and IMI is a different version. You cannot parallel both the same. But still, then at this junction itself, it has also given us good business, and there is plenty of corporate footfall over here. So it's good.
Typically, when we speak about the heavy construction equipments, right, and the mining equipments, it has the lot of challenges with respect to transportation, designing, and the execution or stability. So, how do you come the solve this sort of challenges for your clients?
So you see, you have challenges every day, and at the same time, you have to overcome them to continue in business, and that is the strategy. We are moving on. We have a good team of designers. We have good logistic team. Everything is well placed. So we are ready to cope up with any of the challenges whatsoever. And very recently, we are other thing is that we do pan India business recently, and in any kind of terrain and any situation whatsoever, company is doing good. We are getting orders from everywhere.
That's fantastic. So coming to the part of the technology adoption, every industry is now moving towards Industry 4.0 or IoT sort of solution, right, for the maintenance or the equipment monitoring and performance. So what are our plans, or do we have any such technology available with us?
Sir, we are already into it, and even we are already equipped with Industry 4.0. Okay, and up to with all the turnkey projects that we deliver with equipments, we meet the level.
So all our equipments are ready for the Industry 4.0, which is the upgraded technology for the
Like
industry.
you see, when you talk of Industry 4.0, the very specific machines which need to be updated to that grade, because not it's not for the each and every equipment in line, but the equipment which requires the level of automation up to Industry 4.0, we are ready for that.
When we talk about the self-reliant in
We adapt the almost the latest of the automation techniques, and all that could be incorporated in our machines, which can make our machines more user friendly and will bring lesser downtime in any case.
So while we are focusing on advanced technologies to reduce the downtime and the overall operating cost as well, right? While we're discussing about the overall government vision for the self-reliant India, do you see any future prospects for the export as well?
Definitely, you see, brand India has got a good value across the globe, and that everybody has to admire and accept. That brand India has got. Don't want to mention the other countries rallying behind, but yes, brand India is gaining value globally, and which is good for all of the manufacturers in India who are focusing for exports.
So are we doing any exports now, or we have planned to?
Sir, we have made some exports, but that doesn't have a very big volume, but we are focusing on it.
So at least we have a good opportunity to expand on.
Definitely, in near future, we have a very good option to do exports.
So as you see that we have the good expansion opportunity in the exports as well. And do you see this kind of equipments are being imported till in India?
Definitely, you see, now the market is global. So it is like that we go to their places and other countries, they come with their product to India. But so this will continue forever. Nobody can hold on to it. But yes, the day Indian manufacturers will achieve the equal patronage and at the same time will meet the quality levels. So definitely there will be more of exports from India than imports, and the trend is on. Trend is on.
So typically, you will see the feasibility that the overall export will surpass the number of imports for the specific industry into your mind.
Definitely, you see here in India, with respect to the other countries, we have ample of opportunities and ample of scope to increase both the ways. So we can also tap more in the national market, as well as at the same time we can grow our exports very well.
It's fantastic. So typically, while we discuss about the mining industry or the construction equipment industry, it is very predominant that people are not willing to adopt the new technologies. And so, how do you solve this kind of scenario or the solution?
Definitely, there are some challenges to change the mindset, but it's not that tough. Once your client is convinced with the benefits they are going to reap with by incurring new technologies and new products, they are definitely willing for it. It is only the way you can convince them, and at the same time the challenges of services needs to be met, and people are very adaptable to new technologies at the moment, and challenges are coming down in this regard because people have accepted the change in general.
Absolutely. And India is predominantly post-COVID. There is a scenario where India has highestly grown into the technology adoption,
Definitely.
including UPI or the other technology. EdTech industry also we can see.
Yes.
Nowadays, if we can see into the exhibition, a lot of AI, the virtual realities and other things are also shaping up into this industry.
AI is shaping up the market, and AI is almost into every machine in the days to come. And also, the manufacturers are adapting to it, and also the users are adapting to it.
Absolutely. So when we talking about the manufacturing processes, what AI sort of technology or the taken the precautions we are taking care for the safety premises or the net zero emission?
So, first of all, in our manufacturing process, the pollution is not an issue as to what we do in our manufacturing process. And apart from that, we are compiling with all the norms that are set by the government. And at the same time, definitely, everybody wants to provide the best work atmosphere and safe practices at the floor shop, and we are adapting to all of them.
So that's great. And while the industry is also facing the challenges on the skilled manpower, it might be that you are also facing the same challenges to retain and maintain the same power.
Mostly common to everyone.
But the solutions are different.
And definitely, it's your take to how to overcome the challenges. So, definitely, in this scenario, we do have a challenge, but we have a very good and young and dynamic team, and which is highly motivated. And at the same time, our level of retaining the people is very high. So, we definitely working in this regard. We really don't have that big problem, but it is an occasional issue, and we are dealing with it.
So that's fantastic. So it is in the always we can say that it's an teething problem wherein every business or
That will ever be. You solve a problem that has been today, and tomorrow you are supposed to face a new one, and you should be ready to embrace it and solve it at the same time. Okay.
So that's fantastic. And while these equipments are being installed at the other premises, right? Wherein the customer coordination with the customers and the civil construction and other things. Do you have any sort of the technology?
Once in our field, once we go through a deal and we have to execute a project, the entire roadmap is ready, the entire schedule is ready, and the entire team backup is ready. So things go generally according to as per our plans, and definitely customers' cooperation in this regard is highly essential.
We have seen that the many challenges into the execution part, wherein the projects are getting delayed with respect to the planning or construction, and many of the equipment manufacturer has to keep a stock into their warehouse, which is the add-on inventory for them also. And there were certain chances that they will not have the additional space, or they have to buy the additional space to maintain this inventory because of the project delay. So, have you faced any such challenges for your projects?
No, sir, nothing as such of now, but yes, it is very occasional. And as I told you, you cannot exactly speak of the kind of problem that you are going to face, like post COVID or in the COVID area. This was definitely an issue as most of the mechanical and the civil activity was put on stall. So the projects were being delayed. But now this is not a scene anymore, and it's all as per schedule right now.
So
With
you are
everyone, almost all the manufacturers.
So that's great. So typically things are moving fast and on time.
Things are
So that will
moving
be
fast.
the industry also will run fast.
Yes, everybody wants to recover the COVID period.
Absolutely. Even post COVID, there is a scenario that people are not willing to wait till the downtime of the entire product or the delivery and support system. They are willing to get into ready mein ho to pehle bhej do.
Definitely, but you see, things change from business to business and the type of equipments you manufacture. So, though most of the machines and everything is always X stock, but the entire when we do a turnkey project, we have ample of time at hand to execute it well.
So typically, what is the lead time when we discuss about the starting from the project finalization to execution?
Sir, it all depends upon the volume of the project, the kind of the project. So, it could be 15 days, it could be 3 months, it could be 6 months.
So varies from the 15 days to 6 months or
Yeah, it all depends on
the only
uh,
equipment or the entire process has to be approved.
only equipment and the like in our case it generally depends upon how many stages and what is the volume capacity of the plant. So it all depends on that.
So how big your manufacturing capacity or the generation capacity in a year?
Sir, we are capable to process more than 1,000 ton a month.
1,000 ton, and which is equivalent to around 100 machines a year, or it is more than that?
Approximation.
Okay, approximate 100 machines. So it is based on your average.
You see, sir, when it is not that we manufacture only a particular kind of machine. We have a big invent, number of units to roll out, and these are all listed there where you can see. So it's all together, the entire of them together makes 1,000 ton.
So it seems that the very it is not only for the mining industry; it is always for the construction industry or the all ecosystem. Typically, which is depending on the mining. So post mining industry also you are supporting them, and which is a very big business area. Not only in Odisha or east of the part, many of the plants has been established into different part of the India as well as the different part of world. So as you said, rightly said that we are now willing to expand into the India and other cities. So we see that definitely it will be a huge scope for you, kind of support and services you already provide, and definitely the entire industry will getting the benefit for your expertise because you are already there in 1989 since. So you will be having a more experience, more reliable product, more rugged product than the other ecosystem.
Yes, definitely. Experience is enabling us, and with the experience that we have into this field, we are able to design and cater to more better products that we were used to provide earlier.
So we are ending up this conversation over here, and we thank you very much to give us your precious time. It was the last day, and all of the people are hurry to pack up the things. So you've given us your precious time and shared us your insights for the industry. Very thankful to you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.